Hi everyone, this is Professor BH from the BEASTIARY channel. First off, I just want to say that I am very sorry for this long overdue update again, but to explain what has been going on with me, first off, I've basically been chest deep in several writing projects, two of which are actually on Amazon. One which actually was published last year is called Sinister Scrawlings, and it's sort of a scary story collection book with stories written by myself. It's available on Amazon. I've been getting some pretty good reviews, so check it out in the link below. The other project that I published actually last month in May, was something called Titans of Havoc, which is a kaiju anthology, which is comprised of mainly stories of my own creation. Sorry for the stumblings and slurring here and there. I'm doing this off the cuff because I do want to get this update video out to you guys as soon as possible. So yeah, this anthology will include stories and kaiju poems from me, if you're interested. If you are fans of Cloverfield, Pacific Rim, King Kong, Gamera, or Godzilla movies, like I am, please do go check it out. It means it would mean the world to me. So thank you very much. Now on to the other stuff that you may be interested in. So what can you expect going into this latter part of this year? Well, aside from this update video, which will be posted this week, this will be primarily composed of just relaxed drawing videos of me doodling critters. Basically, these are just going to be like fun videos where you can just hang out and I just show you how I draw the critters for your curiosity. Again, nothing too much. Also, there will be art collection videos like I've done this last few times, so there will be that. And then, like I know some of you have been asking for, yes, I will show you how I do my creatures, which includes coming up with the designs, blocking them out, how do I get my anatomy as good looking as it is, where do you get inspiration from, how do you shade, how do you make them three-dimensional, etc. Also, there will be creature making themed videos. Now, if you remember back last year when I started out, I did things like making my own mutant dinosaurs inspired by Jurassic World Rebirth, cryptid-based videos like the Lambton Worm and the Monster of Euroa, how do I make them, how to make plausible versions using, sort of like doing hybrid videos in that sense, just taking bits and pieces from animals and making certain plausible combinations in that sense. I will be doing that, but I won't be necessarily trying to make them necessarily on brand. But they will still be happening. It just maybe take a little bit more time to do that because ultimately the novel end or any other novels I'm doing will be the priority. So I just want to make sure that you guys know about that. So nothing's going to be changing. It's just everything has stalled for a bit. Again, life, novels, other things I want to do this summer, and all that kind of stuff. I just want to make sure that you guys are caught up, because I've recently realized that I'm now almost at 100 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone who is supporting me. I know I have not been the most consistent, but it does warm my heart to know that people aren't actually enjoying my stuff. So please don't think that I don't know about that. It's just that I am typically not the most social of people, so just beware of that. But again, thank you so very much. And speaking of hybrids, this is the part where I get into what is possibly the most exciting of news. If any of you follow Goji Center, like I do, I love their stuff, you may have noticed that there is a little something on the horizon. Oh, nothing too big. A little something that they call the Aquatic Hybrid War. You may have been keeping up with the live streams and all that kind of stuff, the updates. Well, they've just recently have announced that they have picked the hybrid that they're going to use as the big boss for this tournament. Think of it as sort of like the Indominus Rex 2.0, but underwater. And you all know me, and if you should know, guys, one of my favorite things are underwater creatures. It doesn't matter if they're extinct marine species like plesiosaurs, tylosaurus, or even the newly discovered Nanaimo-toothus. I will be making something on that pretty soon, making something on that in later on this year, so keep in mind. But also aquatic cryptids, which may or may not exist, things like Ogopogo, Loch Ness Monster, Champ, etc. And even just no marine species. I mean, just underwater creatures are just cool. They're just really, really cool. And to see Goji Center finally dipping their toes in the water, I know, pardon the pun, real funny, it is really neat. And so I am absolutely going to jump into that. And the other thing, too, is that the channel KY, who submitted their dinosaur hybrid Volkov to Goji Center, in one of their videos going over like the aftermath of the hybrid war, they mentioned that they've got a few ideas for something going on. Well, I can say that I'm a part of his Discord, and in talks with him, let's just say he definitely has plans. I'm not going to spoil it, I don't want to give too much away, but if those things do happen, you can expect me to make videos on that. Because, oh boy, I have a whole ton of hybrids I've been cooking up in my head these past few years and these past few weeks, and putting them through the ringers. So just keep in mind, I will be diving into the hybrid wars officially. I know I did one thing for Valis Dreadmir's Great Hybrid Tournament. That unfortunately did not make the tops, the honorable mentions, or the top 16. But it was still fun, and I realized that even if I don't win, I still had an enjoyable time, and I get to create some pretty formidable creatures. Again, like us monster fans and dinosaur fans know already, there's nothing that feels better than doing that. So yeah, those are just the announcements I wanted to give you, and I definitely expect more to come in the future. So until then, until the next time, this is Professor BH, wishing you well. Oh, and one more thing. I see that Shark Week is going to be in just over a month. I think it's time that my team and I decide to revamp some old faces that we have. This is going to be fun.